Here with Kurt Warner. Kurt, Sam Darnold's 2019 season, definitely an interesting one. Or how do you evaluate his season when you consider mono and then 11 different starters on the offensive line?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's always hard. It's hard to assess any quarterback without stability around him, and obviously going through mono. I mean, I don't even know how you evaluate that because I don't think we've ever seen that before. But I think you continue to look and grab a hold of moments where you go, this is what we believe he can be for us. And we saw those moments last year, through stretches where you go, man, we're really starting to put this thing together. And then that's what you're hoping for a young quarterback, is that every year there's growth. And every year you're starting to see a little bit more consistency game in and game out from your young quarterback to believe once we get those pieces around him, if he gives us this, we've got a chance to be really, really good.
And just what's your take overall on Sam Darnold?
I think overall, I think you see the skill set. But to me, the bottom line at playing, quarterback in the NFL is consistency. Can you consistently put it together week in and week out, drive in and drive out? And that's what's yet to be seen still about Sam, is that we're seeing all the glimpses, but we see a lot of glimpses from a lot of different guys. Can you put that all together? Can you put a 16-game season together where you show us consistency and you show us playmaking and you show us the ability to step up in big moments week in and week out? Because that's the only thing that's ever going to separate you as an NFL quarterback. There's a lot of good quarterbacks. The great ones have the ability to put that together week in and week out. And I think that's what, not only the Jets are waiting for, but a lot of teams with young quarterbacks are waiting to see, will we have that guy? Will our guy be that guy? And there's not a lot of those guys out there, but we've seen glimpses. Now we just need to see it on a more consistent basis.
And Adam Gase has talked about this. He's excited for Sam in year 2 in the same system for the first time in Sam's career. What's the biggest difference for a quarterback when you're going into the offseason knowing the system already?
Well, the biggest thing is that when you play this position, everything happens in 3 or 4 seconds, right? And so you've got to decipher and understand and see defenses and get to the right guy in 3 or 4 seconds every single snap. So the blessing of being in a system is that you're getting to the point where everything becomes second nature, that you hear a play and you go, okay, I know what I'm doing on that play. And so anytime that you don't have to think anymore and you can just play and react is a benefit for any player, specifically a quarterback in the NFL. And so that's what happens is you get more and more comfortable, more and more time with a coordinator within a system. That stuff becomes second nature, and now you can allow your ability and your athleticism and your thoughts to just take over because you know what's going on around you. When you have to change that year in and year out, I always say it usually takes about 12 months to truly understand the nuances of a new offense. All the little things that go into it and where you need to be and how guys are going to run certain things, it takes about 12 months. So when you're changing that every single year, you never get to the point where you can simply just play football. And so that's where I think the benefit is going to be, is that Adam Gase is going to know Sam Darnold a little more. Sam Darnold's going to know this offense a little bit more. The guys around him are going to understand what they're trying to do, going to allow him to become more of what he's probably going to be in the long term, because we're going to see him playing football as opposed to thinking.